It was a day in June, or was it September? I don't quite remember. Someone was running through the park. It was late, yeah, and kinda dark. My partner and I were in the usual spot. At the office, we heard a knock. We thought it was a knock, but we weren't sure. Took a look around and opened the door. Just what I thought, it was a dame. Fine frame. Was this a game? She wanted to hire some private eyes, cause she had heard we were private guys. We looked at her and said, what's the assignment? She looked like she'd been in solitary confinement. She needed help finding her lover and wanted to know if we'd go undercover.
Like Sherlock Holmes on the case of Sam Spade in a dangerous place. Philip Marlowe when the going's tough. Dick Tracy caught in a blind man's bluff. Charlie Chan looking for a clue. A good detective knows what to do. You'd be surprised at what you discover when you go undercover.
Now you didn't have to be Columbo to know this dame was trouble for the average Joe. Like Kojak's head, it was clear to see. She was desperate, she paid the fee. She pulled out some loot before I could speak. Well, the rent was due next week. Like Tony Beretta, we needed a lead, so she gave us a newspaper clipping to read. He was a member of a notorious band, known for doing hits across the land. Armed and dangerous, a concealed weapon. We had to be ready to do some stepping. Grab the tape recorder, it's part of the profession. We might get a full confession. Enough talk, there's no time to hover, cause we were going undercover.
Like Sherlock Holmes on the case of Sam Spade in a dangerous place. Philip Marlowe when the going's tough. Dick Tracy caught in a blind man's bluff. Charlie Chan looking for a clue. A good detective knows what to do. You'd be surprised at what you discover when you go undercover.
To a joint and the music was thumping. In a smoke-filled room, the crowd was jumping. This read like a novel, a drama, a fiction. Saw two characters who fit the description. Shadowed their moves and stayed out of sight. But something didn't feel quite right. Now this was strange, like we'd been there before. A deja vu we just couldn't ignore. So we ran to the back to see where they'd gone. The stairway was short, but the tunnel was long. Just like a book, when we turned the page, we ran through a curtain and onto a stage. We moved in to make the bust. When we realized that the suspects were us, and you can really see yourself through the eyes of another when you go undercover.
Like Sherlock Holmes on the case of Sam Spade in a dangerous place. Philip Marlowe when the going's tough. Dick Tracy caught in a blind man's bluff. Charlie Chan looking for a clue. A good detective knows what to do. You'd be surprised at what you discover when you go undercover.
Oh yeah. And as for that dame, I think she and I are gonna get better acquainted.
Like Sherlock Holmes on the case of Sam Spade in a dangerous place. Philip Marlowe when the going's tough. Dick Tracy caught in a blind